Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2 Fall of the Western Roman Empire campaign. So, it's been a little while since I've recorded, but if I recall correctly, in the last episode, we declared war on the Byzantines in order to ensure that our claim on their empire was preserved to be passed on to our heir, because as it stood before last episode, our weak claim could only be inherited unless pressed in war, just like this weak claim here. Now, because we've declared that war, we see that it can be inherited by a successor. So that's really our only reason for doing that, and we were successful in that. So, unfortunately, for a little while here, we're going to be stuck because there is very little that we can do without incurring the wrath of an entire defensive pact against us. So, we're going to have to wait those pacts out and hope that they disband fairly quickly, because there are 3 people that we need to go to war with, all of which have defensive or are involved in defensive pacts. So the first is the Vandals here. We need to reconquest Italia, and as you can see, they're going to call in quite a few people against us, including a couple of legions. At least 4 legions. 5 legions. That is not something I want to go up against. So, we're going to wait for that defensive pact to disband. And then we will go ahead and reconquest Italia. That'll give us all 3 of these islands here. And complete, I believe, if we jump over to the intrigue tab, that will restore all the baronies under the diocese Italiae Suburbicaria. So that will complete that condition for us. And then, in order to complete that third condition and the final one, including baronies, we will need, actually, regarding that other one, we need to take this too, and that is another one where they have a defensive pact against us. Even if I use de jure claims to take it piecemeal, I still have the same issue. But we'll need those 3 islands plus this. And then for that third and final one, we're going to need to do the same here, which, again, whether I do it via reconquest or through my de jure claims, I cannot avoid going up against these defensive pacts. So we are going to need to wait. And hopefully something interesting will present itself in the meantime. So let's get rolling. And we may see Vicar Remus pass away in these next 2 episodes. He is getting up there in age, 55. We are pretty well established in terms of lineage, though. We have a daughter who's actually a fantastic character. What's happening here? Oh, great. Let's see. You're being attacked. Why are you trying to revoke his territory, Justin? Well, Justin's loyal, so I'm going to defer to his judgment because the other guy isn't. But that always worries me a bit. Anyways. Oh no, not raiders. Come on. Well, luckily they decided to land where there were already armies present. And that might end up costing Justin, because he is engaging them right now, whereas his vassal is home free and could potentially move in to attack him afterward. So it'll be interesting to see how that raid affects this. I'm going to need to call up some troops here to run these guys off. Luckily, I can muster a pretty sizable army from Rome with nearly full morale right out of the gate, so that should make dealing with the raids in this area a little bit easier. We've got pagans sacrificing people again. Always something, right? Okay, so we can go ahead and disband you. I'm not being raided anywhere else, right? I really wish there was a way to turn that off, or at least severely nerf it, because it's such just utter crap the way it works. It would be fine if it was more localized, so if I was only dealing with raids from, you know, this area over here, or I don't know that the Byzantines would raid me, but you get the idea. But the way it's playing out right now is there are people literally sailing around the continent from here, sailing all this way just to raid me, which is not very realistic, at least not in the frequency that it's happening. Can I prevent that? If it was like a once in a blue moon type thing, you know, fine, but it's almost like monthly, so yeah, kind of annoying. They're trying to attack Liguria. Let's see what I can do to prevent that. There's not really a whole lot of troops I can call up there. Okay, so that didn't affect him at all. Yeah, I can't call up anything else, so hopefully that 400 is enough. It's not going to be. Wow. Well, you're not going to get there in time, but we can try. I really hope we're not just going to be dealing with raids for this entire episode. Okay, so they were defeated. That's unfortunate. You're not going to be able to make a difference there, so we're just going to have to let it happen. Oh, actually, that was dumb. I could have merged them and maybe pulled that off, but it's too late now. Or maybe not. Let's see. That was dumb of me, though, because those two together will be enough. Oh, good, a faction disbanded. I haven't looked at factions in a while. This one's a little bit threatening here. Gavelkind succession. Cassius, can I pay you off? I can. Let's do that then. He's probably not going to disband it, but that gets us at least on far more amicable terms with him. What about you? I have the gold now to do that, so I'm going to do it, even though that's a bit high. And we'll see if that's enough to get Jovian to cancel his factions. Because I would prefer not to have any. But there's always going to be some. We just want to keep them under control. And so if we can keep forcing them to disband and then rebuild, that would be probably the best way to go about it. Who are you? Princess Maxima of Illyricum. Right. So you're the daughter of the Praetorian Prefect Valerius, who is, I think, the son of the King of Macedonia? No, you're the son of the Emperor. Okay. No, you're not. Why did I think you were? Right. Let's redo that. So, your father was the King of Macedonia? Interesting. So who took over? Did your brother? No. I'm curious now. So who succeeded you? Died of leprosy. Who rules this now? Okay, so his son does rule it, just in a different capacity, it looks like. Strange. Well, they had a daughter, and for whatever reason, she's in my court. Let's see. She's depressed. Not a terrible character, though. Let's see. What kind of matchmaking can we do here? Nothing there. Well, we'll have to just keep that in mind. Right, so I was too late. They've already left. Oh well. Okay, they're going to try to attack Rome now. This is getting a bit old. That'll shut them down pretty quickly. Oh, they landed over here. Okay. Well, we can deal with them there. But we need to crush that force, so they're just going to keep redeploying it. Oh, they've already gotten away. I wish I could attack the boat. They have 12 galleys. How many ships can I muster here? 53? Okay. Can we do anything about them? Well, before you do that, stay there. Let's get you guys aboard. And we'll see what we can do. I might not be able to do anything. To the most illustrious Vicar Remus, the good burghers of blah 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 blah. We'll flatter and soothe to make sure we don't have to lower our taxes, because they're pretty reasonable right now. There's no reason to need to lower them any further. Okay, so let's get you guys aboard the ships. And I want to see if we can attack them or something. I don't know that I've ever tried attacking ships before in this game. But at least this allows me to redeploy my troops a little bit quicker. Yeah, so they immediately got back in. Where are you going now? Oh. Okay, get back in, because we got people trying to attack Rome. It's going to be all day with this, so this playthrough might end up going the way of the Winter King, unfortunately, where it just gets so tedious to play that we might have to abandon it. I would really rather not have to do that, though. I would genuinely prefer to be able to at least complete the Western Roman Empire before we even think about calling this a playthrough, but at this rate, I don't know that my sanity is going to hold for much longer. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing we can do about them. They're just going to keep attacking us. Fine, just land and we'll crush you. Come on, alright. Go deal with them. After having a number of Jews in my court for such a long time, I've gotten to know them better, and I've begun to reconsider my hatred of them. You hated them? Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, as a Christian has? Perhaps Jews can be good and just people too. Well, yeah. Let's see. We're all children of God. What happens here? Somebody likes me more. We lose the trait zealot. Oh, he was a zealot. Okay. And there's a very good chance that we gain the trait sympathy for Judaism. That doesn't really benefit me, though. Zealous is better. I think that is... Yeah, I think this is what I want, because I'd rather retain Zealous, because that gives me martial skill. The other one just makes other people who are sympathetic to Jews like me a little bit more. Okay, so we caught them. We'll crush them. It looks like their ships abandoned them. Keep pursuing. Let's make sure they never come back. I wish there was some sort of diplomatic penalty for doing the raiding, because as it stands now, it's just so overpowered. This war looks to be going very, very boringly. Okay, are they crushed yet? No. We're getting there, though. Oh, look, the Vandals. Are they trying to raid me as well? It doesn't look like it. Their army is gray, which means it's not hostile. I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Start heading back to Rome, because we're going to need to redeploy you. Come on, quickly now. Let's see, where are you from? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I don't know that there's anything I can do to him, unfortunately. I can't raid them back. I wish I could, because I'd just go stomp his province into the ground and let that be the end of it. Yeah, Liguria's getting hit hard. I don't know that there's much left for them to take there, to be honest. Any day now. Come on, autosave. Okay, so where are they attempting to land now? Are they going home? It looks like they're going home. Let's try to prevent that. I'll try to prevent this too. I don't think I can. Yeah. I was going to say I don't think she's under my sway necessarily. It looks like they are heading home. Nope, maybe not. Maybe they're going to raid me on a different coast. Or maybe they're going to go raid the Byzantines. Okay, so he was finally successful there. Yeah, so who are you now? Interesting. So he actually holds land in 2 different places? No. Well, I can't invite you to my court, so I guess that's just the end of your political career. I'm gonna go ahead and disband these guys here. I don't need to be paying them right now. There's nobody to actively attack. More assassination attempts. Let's try to put a stop to them if possible. A son was born to Prince Ufila. Okay, let's look into this. So this is another potential heir. Oh wait, not another. It's actually their first. Wait. Okay, yeah, no, another potential heir. That was weird, because I had him selected and I couldn't figure that out. He is fantastic, though. He's a genius. That's perfect. We need a good name for him. So, unfortunately, you're not that great. We're going to have to try to maneuver him out of inheritance. Let me alt-tab out and look for a name, though, because I'm not super keen on Gordian. So I'll look and see what you guys have suggested and drop one of those in here. I'll be right back. Wow, so it's actually been quite a while since anybody's submitted anything, but I did find one that I think was suitable, so we're going to name him Marcus Salvarius. Or was it Salvarus? I'm just going to go with this. Okay, so he'll have 2 names, like traditional Romans. Well, 3 names, like traditional Romans. And I think that suits him far better than Gordian. So there we go, Marcus Salvarius Nepos. And we're going to try to maneuver him into position to become our heir, because he is, of course, a genius. I don't care about that. Get out of here. So I already took care of that. But yes, unless Maximus becomes a fantastic character, which at this rate it doesn't look like he's going to. He's already 8 years old and under our tutelage, and is still very poor at most things. So, yeah, probably going to try to get rid of him. Let's see. We can try to kidnap him and get rid of him that way. I can also kidnap him once he turns 16 and force him to take the vows. We've done that before. So we'll probably end up doing something along those lines, but that will put Marcus in the top spot because he is male, so the daughters will be secondary. There are some pretty good characters among our granddaughters here, but right now he's far and away the best, and he's literally just born. So we'll keep an eye on that. Let's get rid of these ships too. I forgot to disband those. So off you go. Let's get rid of this and this. Oh no, we've got consumption. Tuberculosis is spreading. Nothing I can really do about it. What's happening here? Let's see. So they want to marry this guy to her. She is a decent character with a couple of interesting claims. as it would happen. Huh. I worry about passing her on to... You know what? That could be interesting, though. I wonder how aggressive they would be with that claim. But that could be interesting to see. I'd like to take advantage of it myself, but I don't really have the ability to right now because I don't have anyone to marry to her. Let's actually make sure of that before I say that, though. Let's kind of examine every option. So, yeah, there's nobody in my court that could marry her, whether regular or matrilineal. If we do it this way, I could, you know, pick from all over the place. But it looks like... Yeah, the first suggestion is the guy that's currently trying to. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and go through with it, and I hope that the Byzantines will actually try to take advantage of this claim against the Sassanids, because that could be interesting to see. So I'll accept that. It's not like she's a member of my family or anything, so I don't mind marrying her off necessarily. Would have been cool to be able to use that claim, but obviously I just wasn't in a position to do that right now. Let's see. I need to check my commanders more frequently. It looks like they've all kind of stayed. You should really be in there. And let's see. Yeah, I'll get you in there as well. That looks pretty good. You are slightly better, as are you. I think I'm going to take Cassius out and put this guy in, because he is 1 point better. Let's see. I'm not going to disgrace anybody by naming them Jester, so I think that's all pretty good there. You guys all have plenty of work to do. Do we need to convert anybody? We do. Let's have you work on that then. Yeah, they're still Germanic in a few of these, so we'll need to make that happen. Luckily, no church has been built here yet. So eventually we'll be able to hopefully convert the people here and have them build a Christian church rather than a pagan one. But for now, we'll just try to convert the populace and go from there. Same is true of this one. This, unfortunately, does have a pagan church. Or a pagan temple, so that is going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. I wish this would decay a bit faster. We basically have to wait until it drops below 5%, is my understanding. Oh, we're being raided again. They keep attacking Liguria. I don't know what the point is even. There's nothing there for them to take. Fantastic. Wow, that was quick. Alright, well, as soon as we can, we'll move him then. When is the deadline on that? So we have to wait until basically the end of September. Let's see. Child lacks a guardian. Don't really care about that, to be honest. Oh, good. A faction disbanded. So, you are... Let's see here. The third daughter? Hilaria? Hilara, excuse me. So, let's go ahead and assign you a guardian, and I think your mother is a great choice, because she's a pretty damn good character, and eventually the ruler. Actually, I should look at that. I'm almost surprised that... I guess because we have Agnatic Cognatic. Had we not, it would have bumped Maximus ahead of her. Well, she wouldn't even be in the running. Maximus just would have been the only heir. And I should make sure that that's the case for all of these. But yeah, so she's going to take over, and then one of her sons will. I'm going to try to make sure it's this son. But for now, she can go ahead and educate her daughters. We'll continue educating the eldest ones. And, you know, we'll have to switch kind of as we go. But he should be alive long enough to finish educating the children he currently is. I don't think I have any control over you. Oh, I guess I do. Okay. Interesting. She must be the leader of one of the pagan temples we have. Like this, maybe she's in charge of this one? Yeah, that is her. Okay. Okay, we got raiders again. Fantastic. Let's call up our force in Rome. Hopefully we can run them off. Well, I know we can run them off. Hopefully we can catch them and destroy them. Romanus the Young. Okay. Let's see here. That's a reasonable size gift. I want to try to keep decent relations with my governors, if at all possible. Yeah, they're running away. We probably won't catch them, but yeah. I was going to say hopefully we will. What are you up to? Actually, I want to know, where are you guys from? Show me. Where are you from? Okay. So it looks like mostly Vandals attacking us. Oh, wow. A few Picts are attacking us as well, or at least it looks like they're maneuvering too. Okay, so where are they headed? Let's just start moving in that general direction. But we probably won't be able to get them before they flee. Yeah, as soon as we start marching over there, they take off. So annoying. Whatever, they're gonna go raid Liguria again. I don't care. Alright. So there we go. I wonder why the vassals who hold these territories never do anything about it themselves. I know he has the men to handle it. He can call upon 3,000 men. But they'll never defend themselves from a raid, which I think is the most annoying part about raids, is the player character is the only one that will ever deal with them. At least in your own realm. Nobody within your realm will ever try to defend themselves, even when they have the means. Let's see. Oh, nothing I can do there. So, for example, if, you know, the governors would spring into action whenever they were being raided, it would probably be a lot less aggravating for me, because I wouldn't need to send my armies all across my kingdom every time somebody got raided. Let's go ahead and call them back up, and we'll march them on over. One thing I can do to kind of slow them is I can call up a force underneath them, like so. They'll probably be defeated just because they have no morale, but it'll at least pin their army to the spot for a little while. I wasn't planning on it being like 2,000 men, though. That's kind of a waste. I wish it were a smaller force that wouldn't hurt me to lose. Okay, so that didn't last as long as I had hoped. Let's see. Somebody died? Cassius II died with no heir, and so we've inherited his governorship. What did you hold? Just the two? Okay, so both of those. Well, let's see if there's anybody worthy of making into a governor. Oh, I should pause. We're not going to catch them, but we'll try. Okay, so court. Who is worthy of a title? I can't give, as much as I'd love to give our son-in-law a title, if I do, I won't have any control over my grandchildren, and I don't want that. Let's see. Could give it to you. That's a cool name. Are you worthy of being a governor, though? I'm not sure about that. We should find you a wife, though. Let's go with... She wants to marry a ruler. As the relative of a Praetorian prefect, Scintilla, That might be a... Well, no. In Latin, it's generally a hard K. Or a hard C. We gain 0 prestige from marrying. So she's going to lose prestige. But who cares? Let's make that happen. And then I'm going to grant you land. Not there. Not there, no. I believe it's that one, unless I have something else worth giving away. Nope. So just that one. You're welcome to the lower titles as well. I don't think there's any difference there. So, just this. And then once he has that, we'll pass on the governorship. Okay, you're now of legal age. She's not, so you aren't going to be married yet. Regium, right. Okay, out of my face, please. So you have a title now. You should be pleased. You're married to a ruler. And I'm your heir. That's great. So let's grant you another title. I'm going to give you the province in that area. So Samnium. There you go. So we have another new governor, and one that if they don't have any children, the title comes right back to me. Let's go ahead and disband these guys. Off you go. And, oh, do we have some tech points to spend? We actually have quite a few. So let's look at this. Right. Okay, so this is the capital. I want siege equipment. Where are we at with that? Let's see. Is that going to bump me all the way up to 2? It's kind of hard to tell, but I think I'd like that. Perfect. I'll probably do military organization next. Yeah, because I could really benefit from those global supply limits. I probably should have done that first, actually, because that's been something we've struggled with. Here. It's going to help me with income and unlock some new buildings that would further increase my income. That might be smart. Yeah, let's do that. Especially because it's the furthest behind. These have all progressed a bit farther. So I'll do that. And then I like to just put everything into legalism down here, but I don't have that ability yet. How much longer would I have to wait? Oh, quite a while, actually. I might do that anyways. I think I would like to just rush legalism. Okay, and so I think with that, that's a great place for us to go ahead and pause. Before we call it a day, let's survey a few things. So there's no laws that I can change, or at least that I would want to change. What about you guys? Okay, yeah, I want maximum crown authority, obviously. And there's nothing to do there. This is just global. I also want to make sure that we don't have any wars that we can go ahead and start now. So let's survey these and see where we're at. Yeah, we still have a sizable defensive pact against us, which is what I assumed. We'll have to wait until, I think we have to drop below 5%. Yeah. So that might still be a while, unfortunately. It may not happen in his lifetime. What about you guys? Have you dropped out yet? I'm willing to bet they haven't, but it's always worth checking. And finally down here. Yeah, same deal. We can also try to offer vassalization just in case anything's changed, but I'm fairly certain it hasn't. Nope. So, yeah, it looks like we're still stuck where we were before. Oh, I forgot to move him, so before we end the episode, let's do that. So I don't forget next time. And that's where we'll leave it. So, again, waiting for these defensive pacts to disband so that we can declare war where we need to. once we've done that, it's really just a matter of rebuilding the Circus Maximus, which at this rate we'll probably do before we retake that land. Yeah, because we almost have enough gold to do it, and we will have enough before we're able to declare war again. So we'll rebuild that, get that out of the way. The 8th Legion was already founded by somebody else, so I don't have to do that one. I'll obviously want to bring it under my control, but I no longer need to found it. And as long as my prestige doesn't drop below 1500, we're in pretty good shape. It looks like we will probably be able to pull this off within our daughter's lifetime. So probably not within his. He's already 58. He'll probably be dead before we're able to declare war again. The daughter is only 31, so assuming she has a decent reign, you know, into her 60s, we could probably have her found the empire, and she can be the mother of the, you know, second Rome or whatever. And then from there, we'll try to groom Marcus into our future emperor, where Maximus, unless he really starts shaping up, is probably going to be joining the church folk or disappearing. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.